to log in to my virtual space. Fresh and clean, it's a brand new place. A world so bright, just me and my screen. Minutes in the shower, keeps me fresh and keen. Shower time, less or more, just enough to feel the score. Stream with me, we'll explore. Clean and ready, that's for sure. Water flows down, singing with a grin. Ready for the show, let the fun begin. Virtual lights flash as I dance and play. Shower just enough for a perfect day. Shower time, less or more, just enough to feel the score. Stream with me, we'll explore. Clean and ready, that's for sure. Time to log in to my virtual space, fresh and clean.
Okay. Today I just made. Oh, but I'm not sure this is working. Wait, which one I'm using? Because I want to use the. Okay, yes, working. So as you can see, today is September 1st, and it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. September 1st. Today is a Sunday, and there is a lot of sun outside. So let me tell you that Oh, let me get a little bit. What's the name of that? I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna move around my place. I'm gonna take some stuff off my, and I'm gonna show my face in a few seconds. And we are going to talk. And we're going to speak about stuff, important stuff today. Really, really important things. You know, you know what I heard today, what I read about today. I was uh, looking at the UFOs that have been confirmed for some reason. You know, if UFOs have been confirmed. I don't know if it was last year. Probably is old news, but yeah, people is talking about that. So that's why today I'm gonna bring some proofs on the internet that really show you guys that UFOs are real. Yeah, UFOs are real. From today on, everything about Martian guys and whatever, they are fucking real. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I have too much sensitivity. You probably will see my mouth move too much because I increase the sensibility. So now when I speak, my mouth really, really moves very, very much. It reacts more to my face. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what's good on this planet. So I'm gonna put my face here, just as Asmongold does, because I have seen some of his streams and some of his YouTube videos. So I'm sure he does this. He puts his face here, and then he puts some content to react in the background, right? So in this case, I'm using a visualization program that shows my voice reacting to an animation reacting to my voice. And I'm not sure how to program it well, so probably it's going to change every day. If I do this every day, it's gonna change. And as you can see, the small squares, they are jumping around the place, and because they are jumping around and they react to my voice, it's really fun. It makes you entertain a little bit. So that's the idea. The idea is to keep you entertained, keeps you entertained, keeps you moving, keeps you thinking about feelings, about stuff. That's why I'm here. Today I'm trying something different. Today I'm trying this. New format. New format. You know, I can move my face like this and put it there. So I can probably cover one of these squares and jump with it. Follow it, follow it. Can you see my face jumping around the place like a crazy square, like one of these crazy squares? I don't know why they work like that, but yeah, that's I cannot do anything about it. Yeah. So, also, as you can see, I move the chicken from the head, from the top of my head to the left shoulder. Is it my left shoulder or my right shoulder? I'm not sure. From my perspective, it's the right shoulder, but if I just point at the screen, it's the left shoulder. Yeah, that's okay. That's how it works. So, what else are we going to do? Oh, yeah, yeah. So, show. We are going to try to look for real evidence that the UFOs exist. Yeah, right. That's what are we going to do today, right? I'm not sure. Oh, but now they are not called UFOs, right? They are called UAPs. UAPs, that's the new name. I don't remember. UAP proofs. Yeah. So I don't know if we can see like a. Should we see like a video of someone explaining why the real UFOs are real? I mean, we can try. Can try that. Or we can go like for something more funny, but I'm not sure if that's what's vibing today. Um, let me see what we can do about it. We can investigate this topic a little bit because the last year or this year there was a lot of drama around it and people were talking about this. But all my life, throughout my whole life, people have been talking about the UFOs and the aliens and whatever. And I have heard that yeah, probably they are real, but probably they are not. And people has like a lot of videos on the thing, but all the videos are like really really shitty and really really like from I don't know how to say, like really really far away from the place. So it's very weird. Now obviously now the people they are saying that it's true, but no one's believe it because the videos are still crappy. Yeah, some of these videos are like I don't know how to say it, like they are certified by national corporations and whatever, but 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 people still don't believe it. Still don't believe it. I mean, it's truly really difficult because all this time, all these years, we have been seeing a lot of sightings, a lot of videos, a lot of photographs, a lot of memes, a lot of things around the topic, and everything is like, okay, maybe they are not real, maybe they are not. Most of them are just creative creations and lies. So, so yeah, it's difficult to say if they are real or not, right? So one of the theories that I remember, one of the 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 theories that I remember before was the UFOs created by the Nazis, right? So yeah, there was something like that. I don't remember exactly what. Oh, there is a lot of things about the topic. Should we see a video? Should we try? I'm gonna show you a video about that. We can react a little bit of this. Can react a
Why
little
on
bit of
earth was
this. Let me see if we can put it in the screen right now. Probably I can't, but I don't want to do it like this because it's too okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to. Can I just stop showing whatever? Can I just like um what is this? Oh, oh yeah, there is no new controls here. Can I just how do I use this program? Wait a minute. 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 I know I can do it, but I'm not sure how to do it. Okay, let me see this one. Oh, I have one. Yeah. Don't capture the cursor. Oh yeah, capture. It doesn't matter. Can I change the size of this? That's okay. What is this? Uh, where is it? I don't see it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm still moving the cursor. Don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to the graphic, to the uh, hypnotizing graphics behind my face. Just pay attention to that. Relax, relax, relax. This will take a while. This will take a while because I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Why cannot change it? Where is it? Okay, find it. Why can change this one but not this one? Yep, 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 yep. I cannot change. Okay, I want to stop this thing. Can I stop this for a while? Stop streaming. Now that will stop the stream. Hmm. Let me see what we can do about it because I'm not sure we can do anything. No, I want to stop showing my stream. Is it possible? Okay. Where is that? Here. No, that's not it. Oh, wait. No. Studio mode. Oh, wait. I can do this. What is this working? What I'm doing with this? I'm learning. I'm learning. I want to close this because probably will need it, but I will be forced to do it. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to this program. No, that's not what I want to do. Studio mode, program, preview. So if I do something like, what is that? I don't see it. Let's delete that one. Okay, if I remove this one, I'm seeing that, right? If I put this one, oh wait, I can just try to check it out. It's gonna be my channel, probably. I can just try to check it out. If I do this, nothing's happening. Oh, I can see a black line behind me. What is that? I can just try to check it out. If I do this, nothing's happening. Oh, I can see a black line behind me. What is that? Okay. I can just try to check it out. Okay, I'm hearing myself twice. Oh, sorry, because because I'm watching the stream on the stream and it's like it's showing twice. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It's not my intention to be stupid. I just can't help it. What? Sorry. That's not what I meant. So yeah, I have. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. No. So I want a window capture. That's what I want. And that's what I want. So I can just cut some stuff from the top and some stuff from the right and some stuff from the down part, and that will be it. Yep. So now I can put this on the side a little bit like that. I can put this one, and there you go. Now my face is in the background. I don't know why. Now it's in the top. Yeah, got it. I'm a fucking pro. Yeah. Is it? Let's see. Can you hear whatever I put? Okay, that's working. So
the Air Force dropping crash test dummies into the desert to test things like ejection seating. Why on earth was the Air Force dropping crash test dummies into the desert?
That's actually a good question. Why were they doing that? Okay, well, probably they were testing something. Yes.
To test things like ejection seats at high altitude. Sounds
that's reasonable, right?
Reasonable. The only hiccup is that they didn't start dropping the dummies until 1953.
Until 1953. 1953. So the first World War, I don't remember, but it was in 1928, probably. I think so. Yeah, and the Second World War was ended on 1945. So they started doing this in 1953. That's way after the war. So it makes no sense. Yeah, they don't need it more.
And from 53 to 47 is 6 years. That's time travel for crash test dummy, which is frankly absurd. Secondly...
Yeah, well, it is absurd. Is it absurd? Is it? I don't know. So the parachute was invented in 1783, but they were not testing the parachutes. They were testing the ejection thing, right? When was the ejection When was the injection seat invented for the warplanes? Yeah, right. So it was invented in 1944. So we almost finished the war in 1945, and the invention was in 1944, and you know what I mean? They started testing the invention in 1953. That's like 10 years after the invention. So what happens is that when you invent something, you don't go for the production of that thing immediately. You know, they invented the ejection seat on 1944, 1 year before they finished the war. That doesn't mean that they started producing planes with ejection seats at that right moment, right? Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. When was the first plane with ejection seats built? Oh, and it was the Germans. So so the Germans invented the ejection seat, right? In 1944. It was a Northern Ireland engineer, right? Yeah, he was the inventor. And the Germans were the first ones to implement them in an aircraft, right? Before that, they just jump out of the plane, of the aircraft where it was flying. So testing this makes sense to test it when they were implementing it, right? Yeah, probably it's 10 years after the invention. Probably a few years after the Germans started implementing them, but the war was already over. So it makes no sense to just start testing the invention. Maybe it was tested before in Europe, or maybe it was tested before in Germany or whatever. And then the United States came and probably they invented some kind of thing and started testing after that. That makes sense, right? That makes more sense. So this is bullshit. This what he's saying is bullshit. It makes sense. It actually makes sense.
The crash test dummies had to be the same size and weight as pilots.
Witnesses have told us the height was 3.5 to 4 feet tall.
3.5 to 4 feet tall. Let me see. I'm not American, so I don't know what is that. 3.5, 3.5 feet, 2 meters. So that's 1 meter. 1 meter. And 4 feet, 1.2 meters. Okay, that's really small. That's really small. Yeah. Okay, that's really small. They wanted to test the size. Okay, that's something weird. That's something weird. But you have the photographs, right? You have the photographs. What is this photograph? From where?
Witnesses have told us the height was 3.5 to 4 feet tall. The color was variously described as pinkish green, grayish.
Okay. Okay, yeah, dummies. They were dummies, small dummies. Maybe they were just testing with small ejection systems. And does it make sense to put a full doll in it?
Green, slanted.
And actually, old dummy. Let me check that. Let me check that. Old dummy. A human test. Okay, it was green. Okay, that's not a common color for a dummy test, probably. Probably. But you know what? It's witness. Witness. I need a picture or something. A proof. You
Eyes,
know?
no nose, just two little nostrils, an inch slit for a
I mean, they were dummies. Why would they use like a full figure human dummy with a face, with an eye, with that everything? We don't do that today. We don't do that.
mouth, two little orifices for ears, no hair, and the head was shaped like an inverted egg.
Besides the question of whether people saw crash test dummies or aliens, there is another issue.
What?
Why is the Air Force spending more money and time to discredit claims about alien bodies?
It's easy to say, me think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Why spend time telling people that the aliens that they see, they are not real? What is the problem? Just let him be. Let them be. Let them be, right? It doesn't matter. But it does. Because nowadays there is like a lot of people saying that the earth is flat or whatever, and I don't see huge government organizations fighting the idea. I mean, they could, but they don't do it.
Thinks thou doth protest too much. There's no other case that they've spent anywhere near this much time, money, effort, energy, lies, etc., as on this case.
I mean, lies? What are they lying about? I understand the effort. I understand the thing, but you have to prove that they are lying. Yeah.
I think they are fully aware that if the public buys Roswell, they've been indicted as liars, as misrepresenting the truth, as covering up, and there are some people who don't want to hear that.
There is no
I mean, I don't believe. I don't believe. No, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a problem. I think they invest so much money on it. Probably. Oh well, they were in. Oh yeah, they were in the Cold War, right? That's 1953. That's the Cold War. The espionage stuff and whatever. Let me check. Cold War. Cold War. It was from 1947 to 1991. So yeah, they were in the middle of the Cold War, right? So probably they don't want you don't want when you are developing when you're developing a new weapon, a new technology like the parachutes or the ejection seats in this case. If you want to test that and you don't want your enemy to know what the technology is and how it works, you probably will put some lies on the internet. You will say that no, we were not really testing ejection seats because the ejection seats doesn't exist, or because we were actually using dummies that are fake. So that's not true. We are not doing that. And probably people were publishing or selling pictures of the aircrafts, of the technology outside. There was no internet, but they were putting them on the newspapers or distributing them some other way. So it was better to tell that it was all fake, or it was important to them to make the enemy or the other countries that were against you during the Cold War to not disclose, to not get the full picture of whatever you were doing. So probably this was like, you know what I mean? They were like saying lies. They were trying to manipulate the information, so people don't think that they were developing the thing that they were developing in that moment. So for now, I'm not convinced. But you have 9 minutes. You still have like 8 minutes to convince me. So let's see.
Question that the Air Force has been helpful in fueling conspiracy theorists' fires. But does this lead us closer to understanding what really happened? Unfortunately, no. But maybe, just maybe, that is the point.
What?
I suspect that perhaps the conflicting stories and theories that are being put out are actually done on purpose, purely to keep us in a state of confusion.
Ah, that's the idea. That's what I'm saying.
What if all this arguing about discs, balloons, mogul, tape, symbols, bodies and crash test dummies was very much intentional? Keep the public distracted with aliens, and the truth is easier to hide.
Which is true.
Let's go back to the very beginning.
Probably they were really developing the thing, the new technology, the ejection seats, for example. They were developing that. They were developing other aircrafts, new models, new ways of transportation, faster, more efficient, and probably the aerodynamics of the planes were important. Were important for that thing. Don't allow people to take pictures of the thing, to publish them, to share these pictures with the enemy. So makes sense. It makes sense. Probably I would even create more fake information for the fact. So yeah, that might be the problem. That's why there is so many things around the aliens right now.
Remember where we started. It is 2 years after World War II. The big enemy of the US was not aliens, but Nazis.
Yeah, the enemy.
Maybe the people of Roswell did.
You see, I didn't say, probably they were there were espionage and stuff, so probably making the information less effective or less important. It will be good that it is a good thing that the public don't know things as much as the government does, because it's easy to access the public. Imagine a German guy sending espionage, and he only has to ask anyone on the country about the new things that the government are testing on the desert. It will be so easy for a peasant just to disclose that information. But if the peasant seems crazy, it's talking about aliens or whatever, most of the information, most of it will have to be confirmed, double confirmed, triple confirmed by the spy. Right?
Did see a flying disc. What if it wasn't from another planet? What if it was a top secret aircraft of Nazi design?
Also, these designs, they seems to be real. I'm not sure they are real. Probably they are. I don't know if they are in that time actually doing as a thing like this was really hard, and It has to be made by hand.
The rumours that's floated around for many, many years is the fact that the Nazis were working to try and develop flying saucer type vehicles. Now, a lot of the...
Now, looks bad. Looks bad. It actually looks like a thing, but where is this from? Where is this from? Where is this came from? I want to see the document. I want to see the document, even if it's in German. I want to see the document. Can I find the document? Let's see. Nazi sign alien aircraft document. Where is the document? I want to see the document. Okay, Nazi bell. What is this? The die clock, the bell, was a purported top secret scientific technological device, wonder weapon, or wonder waffle. Wonder waff? Whatever. Developed in 1940s in Nazi Germany, first described by Polish journalist and author Igor whatever. It was later popularized by military journalist and author Nick Cook, who assisted blah blah blah. Okay, no, that's not it. That's not what I want. Nazi UFOs, these ones. Conspiracy theories, science fiction, comic books, claims or stories, circulated linking UFOs to Nazi Germany. The German UFO theories describe supposedly successful attempts to develop advanced aircraft or spacecrafts prior to and during World War II, further asserting the post-war survival of this craft is secret underground bases in Antarctica. Okay, yeah. But I want to see the documents. I want to see the documents. Where can I see these documents? Document with graphs. This is a graph. Yeah. Well, I have one. Is this a real document? Russian. No, but Russian document, no. I want to see the Nazi document. This document, can I see it? Where is the document? Is this one? I think it's this one. Newly declassified schematics for USF. Okay, I have this one. Oh, but it's in Pinterest. It's in fucking Pinterest. I don't believe it in Pinterest. I'm not gonna believe it if it's in Pinterest. Where can I see that PDF with schematics? PDF. I want to see the PDF. Is there a PDF? Is there a document I can see? Wait, this one makes more sense. What? There is picture of the SAC AS6? What is this shit? Oh, okay, look at this. Are you seeing this? I don't know if you are seeing this. Let me see. Can I show it? Oh yeah, I'm showing it. Okay. Look at this shit. This is a SAC AS6, a German prototype circular winged aircraft built privately during the Second World War. So Is it real? It seems so. It does seem real. Look at this. It actually is. Is this the thing? And I saw some picture of it. Look at this. Look at this. It was built. It was built. So there you have it. There you have it. So it was built. So it was the Nazis. The Nazis. Yeah? The SAC AS6 left. Okay. Probably it was tested in USA too. I mean, probably in USA they saw the design and they tried it just to test it.
These rumours and stories have been just dismissed as hoaxes and friend of a friend tales and legends, and rightly so in many cases. But there is this small core body of evidence to suggest that the Nazis were working to perfect circular-shaped aircraft at this particular time.
All right.
FBI records
Yeah.
talk about interviews they conducted with
The
German
AS
prisoners of war
6.
and German fighter pilots who'd actually seen
SAC
circular-shaped aircraft
AS
test
6.
flown at airfields in Nazi Germany during the Second World War.
Now, what does this have to do with Roswell?
Yeah, probably USA tried too, right? I mean,
very same
the enemy is
scientists
testing a
who
new
may have been
technology
test
that's
flying
circular.
these
We have to do
saucer-shaped
the same
craft
shit.
was secretly brought over to America under the non-threatening codename Project Paperclip.
Project Paperclip was a project begun in the closing stages of the Second World War to bring over Nazi scientists to really help the US war efforts.
So yeah, they were building these things. They were building these things. So it's not UFOs. They are not aliens from outside of the planet. It was a new technology that was tested. It was just tested. It was just a test. Oh my god. Now it's boring.
Obviously, at the close of the Second World War, it became clear that the Russians were going to be the next big enemy. And with Nazi Germany
Oh yeah, now the Russians. Now the Russians has also had the same idea.
defeated, the plan was to grab as many Nazi scientists as possible before the Soviets got their hands on them.
And guess where they were brought? Southeastern New Mexico. Was the crash at Roswell really a Nazi flying saucer? What if what crashed at Roswell wasn't a weather balloon, as the US military claims? Or even a UFO, as ufologists claim? What if it was a Nazi spaceship? Project Paperclip was a classified code.
I don't know if it was a spaceship. This shit doesn't look like a spaceship. It still looks like a plane. A circular winged plane. Why we're trying to go to the... Oh, what is this? Avro Canada BC9AV comúnmente llamado upper cover, where it was... Okay, that's crazy.
Covert program that brought Nazi scientists to the New Mexican desert.
One of the chief reasons why Project Paperclip was classified and considered controversial was because quite a few of the scientists brought over weren't just German scientists who the Nazis had ordered to work for them. They actually were ardent Nazis themselves. And of course, you know, the idea of employing Nazi Germany's scientific elite at the end of the Second World War was something that, you know, many people would see as not just controversial, but...
You know what? That's... I remember back in the day when I was young, copy paste is a new lingo, right? It's a new lingo for stealing like text and stuff from the internet, right? We say like, oh, I copy paste that from the internet. How did I do the homework? I copy pasted. I copy paste that. Whatever. When I was young, and there was no computers in my house, and I remember this because I'm from a third world country. Probably you guys on the first world Yeah, you probably had computers from the start. But in the third world, the computers got there like 15, not 10, not 5, but 15 years later. 15 years later. So when the first computer got built in United States or whatever, the first home computer, they were not very popular in my country. They were not. The first Windows operative system that people used in my country probably was Windows NT. And I'm not sure that was the first one. I'm not sure. Let me check. Because it was Windows NT, Windows 97. So let me see. Yeah, it was Windows NT. It was created in 1993. The release rate. Yeah. Oh, but it was in 1993. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, so we were not that far away. Okay. But there was no internet in that time. There was no it was internet, but there was not much of an access for the internet. So people still tell like paperclip. Paperclip was a way of like I put a document in a paperclip and then I just put it there. That was the copy paste. That was the copy paste lingo. The translation for the new copy paste lingo.
A complete no-go.
So yeah, paperclip were basically stealing information. That's what it is. Like project paperclip, it just means project steal information. They will put documents that were like official documents that you have to share, and then they just put another document that is not related to that, but probably it was important, and you put a paperclip on it and just present the document like yours, like new, like sharing, like stealing the information.
What if the government has been using the idea of UFOs all along to cover up its own activities? Speaking
But what activity? Oh yeah, stealing information.
of which, what about the little green men? Paperclip might be a plausible explanation for the disc, but what about its 4-foot-tall pilots?
What we have at Roswell was this huge field of debris that was found, and also reports of alien bodies in broadly the same location. Possibly this was a V2.
Alien bodies. I mean, how difficult it is to make a doll. How difficult it is to make a small doll. It's not very difficult. It's not.
Rocket launch, which were taking place at the time, brought over from Nazi Germany, with a crew of monkeys on board that crashed off range. And because this was the height of the Cold War and people didn't want the Russians to find out.
Monkeys. Okay. Monkeys are small. Okay. Monkeys are small. And they were using monkeys to test stuff. So probably making a doll the size of a monkey made sense.
That a flying disc story was put in place to hide this monkey experiment, if you like. The Air Force itself has denied that particular theory, but it is a fact that in the years that followed Roswell, experiments of this nature using monkeys on board V2 type rockets were indeed launched.
I don't think they use these monkeys because these ones are really, really noisy. I think they use a different kind of monkey, not this one.
You may or may not be surprised to know that the hardcore ufologists aren't fans of this theory either.
There wasn't anything conventional there. No wire, no vacuum tubes, no rivets, no screws, no bolts, anything like that. If it was German technology, how did they use extraterrestrial components?
What are you talking about, bro? They were dolls. Why would I use like oxygen tanks for a doll? I will just put something heavy and that's it, and call it a day. I don't need to. The doll doesn't have to survive the flight. You have to. I'm just testing the propulsors. I'm just testing the ejection seats. I'm just testing that stuff. Not testing the full-on machine. It will be very expensive to do it.
Let's face it, none of us, not even the ufologists, were there. Since 1947, people have searched for the truth of what happened in Roswell.
Yeah, and there is so much information on the internet right now that it's impossible to determine, to know for sure what's true and what it's not true. We cannot believe on the pictures, we cannot believe on the videos, we cannot believe on the documents. Everyone can write them. So, yeah.
But will the truth ever come out?
How could it be classified?
The whole political scene has become nothing but professional wrestling.
Just a dumb old balloon which was declassified.
In one way, it doesn't even matter if
The classified, all balloon. This guy looks like a crazy guy, and I bet, and I fucking bet, he has a book, and he's selling this idea. He's making money with this idea. Or if it's not, I bet he already made a lot of money of this idea. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What is his name? I want to see his name. Can I see his name? Yeah, probably can. Over here. Yeah. Stanton Friedman. Stanton Friedman. Let's find this guy. Stanton Friedman. Stanton Friedman. Oh, he's dead. What? Let me see. Ah, look at this. He has a lot of books. And oh, wow. It's about a guy that is captured. The Betty and Bernie Hill UFO experience. That's one. Flying Saucers and Science. That's the first one that he published. Top Secret Magic. Crash at Corona, the definitive edition, the definitive story of the Roswell incident. So he's just telling people that everything that he wrote is true. He has the most, his important thing is to tell, okay, I forgot to show you. I'm going to show you. So these are the books that he published. These are the books. From June 2008 to June 2016, has been publishing stuff, making VHS, flying saucers, 84 minutes of him talking. I really want to see this. I want to see this. Yeah. Can I try to get it? Can I get it? Let's see if I can see this video. Yeah. It's interesting.
A real flying saucer looks like this. An Avrocar, manufactured in Canada, being test flown in 1961.
Oh yeah, the Avrocar.
Or like this free-flying air-cushioned vehicle being flown by its inventor, Professor 1965. UFO sightings persist, and skeptics often become confirmed believers.
I've slowly come to the conclusion that there are such things as interplanetary spaceships. I'll have to stick my neck out and say that because I believe it at long last.
Psychiatrists often call these reported UFO sightings illusions, hallucinations, self-delusion.
I mean,
If
the
aliens
guy-
landed or not. Roswell is thriving, and nothing is going to stop the believers from believing.
We have always maintained that we are merely following the facts wherever the evidence leads us.
Strange wreckage.
I'm not going to.
We are asked oftentimes, where did they come from? Why were they here? And how could a spaceship that apparently traveled between the galaxies or between solar systems, how could it possibly crash?
I mean, that's true. That's fucking true. How it can crash? It flies for over millennia of years, of light years, and suddenly crashed here in all the places that it could crash. The space is almost infinite. Earth is barely visible from the outside. Who knows? Probably they have like a really good detection system, but it will be very difficult, at least for us and the technology that we have right now, to detect another planet. We basically we cannot see planets outside of the solar system. We are trying to find planets that are way beyond the Kuiper belt. So we barely can see the Kuiper belt. Barely. We have to assume that they know where we are.
My easy answer to that is, I don't know, but it did.
I mean,
I can't think of a more exciting subject, and what really gets me going is the response of the public. Yes, I have my critics within ufology.
of course, it gets you going. The response of the public. You are selling books, you are selling videos, you are making money out of it.
But if you learn something new, you have a responsibility to talk about it. That's what I'm doing, talking about it.
I think the only thing that would convince the Stanton Friedmans and the UFO true believers of the world is if the aliens came down, landed on the White House lawn, came out, and after they said Klaatu Marada Nikto, they said, guys, we didn't do Roswell.
What? Nikto? What the fuck is that?
It may well be the case that in some military archive or a vault somewhere we have the definitive proof. And if it surfaces or it doesn't surface, I still believe, an event of profound significance and controversy occurred at Roswell.
But if there is a rational explanation, we still have to deal with one big problem.
Yeah.
And that is the testimony of the people of Roswell.
This was not a downed aircraft. This was not a weather balloon. It was not a mobile balloon. It was not a secret device by the Nazis.
The testimony of people, all people. Have you talked to grandma? Have you talked to grandpa lately? They sometimes say that something happens because it was written on Facebook. And they can swear that they have experienced it firsthand, even if it's just a Facebook post. I'm not sure what's going on with the brain of all people. I'm probably going to be like that. Probably you are going to be like that. And we cannot trust all people for testimonies or for remembering or for having the full picture. Do not trust old, really old people. I don't want to be political, but that's true. It's difficult to do that. It's impossible to do it because they believe some stuff that it's weird that they believed it.
Or the Russians or whoever. This was not one of ours. This came from something.
They're very rational. They're functional, but their testimonies, their memory, is not good at all.
If you believe that the Roswell legend is a load of rubbish, then you also have to believe that all those people were terribly mistaken or lying.
Yeah, I do believe they were lying. Probably paid actors.
Every single one of them. And that's very hard to do.
Look at that guy. He was really old. I can't trust him. And when I'm that old, when I will be that old, if I will be that old, don't trust me. Don't trust me. I probably will say that I was a star. The biggest star in the VTuber scene in 2024. I was bigger than Iron Mouse and whatever other thing, and Gurgura. Probably people know my face everywhere. I once sang in the auditorium. You know what I'm telling? You know what I'm telling? Okay. It was really fun. That was really fun. That was different. I think it was entertaining. Hopefully you had fun. And I will see you next time. Have a good day.